Hello, I'm Kayli Julius. I'm the Wellness Director here at the Curry Health Center. I'm excited to share with you today what we have at University of Montana to support your wellness and the wellness of your students that you're supporting in the classroom. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen and talk through our website because that's the best place to reference as I'm talking through this information. This is our homepage. Our hours are Monday through Friday, 9 to 4. We are located in the east side of the Curry Health Center, so the entrance closest to the law school, right up the stairs and to the right. Contact information is my direct line information below, so if you have any questions, feel free to contact me directly. I'm going to start with the outreach tab. So we have a few things here that are worth noting for you. We did have a podcast, and the episodes are listed out here. Great things to reference. Encourage students to listen to in your classrooms for potentially extra credit, and also for you to listen to. We're hoping to get that back up and running at some point in the near future. We have something called You at UM. So it's the online health portal that students can connect with, input kind of their wellness kind of basic information, and all the on-campus resources to support their unique needs are auto-populated in there, and really focusing on the academic side, physical, mental health side, and then encouraging them to get connected with their community. You can watch this video. If you have other questions, I would encourage you to just read further on our website. The next tab is to request a wellness program. And this is helpful for you to all know about as TAs in your role. If you know that the professor and or you is unable to teach a class, we are happy to come into the classroom and bring you all wellness content that can, help support your students on a day when you're unable to teach. So you can go ahead and fill out our online request form here. We have our four main areas that we do programming in are mental well-being, stress and resiliency, substance use prevention, and healthy lifestyle. So we'd love to come into the classroom, and I'll talk more in detail about other ways we can support the classroom well-being. So the main kind of areas of support we have currently is we have well-being support coordinators, and these are actually graduate level social work students that are providing one-on-one support for students to support their wellness, also training and support for faculty and staff on how to support student wellness, and then can assist students in accessing resources on or off campus that they need. So we're trying to intervene these students in a way and embed them into most colleges and departments across campus to help support student well-being on the front lines in those colleges and departments. Students are going to their faculty way more often than are going to step foot into the Curry Health Center. So we're utilizing these students to build relationships with the folks in those academic departments to support student well-being more directly. So the areas that we can support in are supporting with coping with stress, anxiety, feeling overwhelmed, sleep, time management, procrastination, movement, and nutrition. And then again, assistance with finding the right resource. You may be wondering what the difference between a well-being coordinator is and our counseling department. And I know you're going to hear from our counseling director, Erin, but these students are not clinical students. So we're providing more what we call upstream or kind of more prevention support for students. So we're not really an appropriate referral for a student in crisis. We're hoping to get students before they reach that crisis point and helping them build their toolkit around how to manage their stress and time and kind of be the best version of themselves so they can succeed in school. So there's a couple of different ways to refer, or 3 different ways to refer students to this. And you can also utilize the support as well as a student. There's an online referral form right here. You could also create a wellness alert and navigate if you all are in there. And then this will be fully updated by the time that the semester starts in the fall, but we will have 8 wellbeing coordinators in 8 different locations across campus, and you can click on their calendar link and schedule directly with them. Going back to the main services page here, we also provide health coaching. So my background is I'm a board certified health and wellness coach. So I provide individual health and wellness coaching. If you all feel more comfortable seeing me than a student, there's information about that here. Not much difference between the two services, the wellbeing support coordinators and the health coaching. The health coaching is just done by a professional, and the wellbeing support coordinators are done by students. They're both really focus on a self-directed kind of empowerment-based model where we try to support students in doing the things that they know they could or should be doing that would help improve their overall health. We also have wellness consultations that are more a brief format. So maybe someone is just like completely unsure about what they need as it relates to their wellness. That's a great service to know about and can be set up via email or phone. Right outside of our office, we have something that we call the wellness wall. So if you ever walk over here, right up the stairs and to the right, you'll see that there's a wellness wall there, and we have grab and go condoms and other safe sex education. We have stress busting kits on the wall, just other women's health and prevention education information. So good to know about. You can send students here if they have questions about any of those things, we can answer them for them. If you want to request a stress busting kit custom to what your needs are, you can do that here and put in a specific order. We do give out essential oils and other gadgets and gadgets to support stress. We also have a lot of educational information in those stress busting kits, educating folks on how to do simple breathing techniques, how to take care of themselves, etc. So if you're interested in learning more about that, you can take a look at these links. We also have nicotine quit kits. So if you or a student is looking to quit nicotine, we provide them with a kit that has educational information within it on how to go about quitting in a safe way, and we can provide ongoing support as well. That coping skills program may or may not come back. So I'm just going to move past that. The relaxation station is located right outside of our office, and it's a space that we have set up in a way that can help encourage and educate students on how to relax. So they can be booked in advance, that we can set it up however meets their needs. So meditation, yoga, just listening to relaxing music, taking a nap, coloring sheets. We have a happy light in there. We have a little chair massage thing attached to the chair. So especially students living in the residence halls, or if you just don't have a lot of downtime and need a space to be, relaxation station is a great service. Also want to briefly touch on Cognito. I hope that you will be exposed to this later on in your onboarding, but it's a really great training that would be really useful for you all in your TA roles. It's a mental health training focused on simulation, on how to intervene with students that you're concerned around mental health, stress, suicide, substance use, and actually gives you tangible skills on the best way to intervene and how to refer students to the support services that exist. You can read in more detail about the FAQ below, and then it also, if you scroll down, gives you the directions on how to do that training. Would strongly encourage you all to do that. There is a faculty and staff version and a peer-to-peer version. Potentially both would be helpful for your roles. Speak briefly about well-being in the classroom. So want to highlight the mindful minutes here. So similar to bringing programs into the classroom, we have mindful minutes that the well-being coordinators can bring into your classroom. And these are 5 to 10 minute skill-based sessions focusing on ways to reduce stress and improve resilience. So there's a lot of research to show that if we can get more of these tools and coping skills in front of students, by faculty or potential other people in their college or department, it really sets a tone of kind of a culture of support and care and well-being. So to give you an example, we come in and do a 5-minute breathing exercise, and anyone that wanted to take part in it, but it really gives the students a chance to kind of transition into the core work, gives them a chance to kind of build some of these well-being supports into their day-to-day and can be really effective. The other last thing I just wanted to highlight here is just a couple ways for folks to get involved. We do have an undergrad career health education course. So we have undergrad students that we call pros that do a lot of our programming and education throughout the university. And then we also have what we call a Student Health Advisory Council. So it's an advisory group helping support our mission and values here at the Curry Health Center. So it's a great way to get involved. Lastly, here we do something at our office called the National College Health Assessment Survey. And we really use this data to help tailor our programming and supports to what the student needs are. And if you remember, my areas of focus that we focus on are programming our mental well-being, stress and resiliency, healthy lifestyle, and substance use prevention. And those main areas of focus are based on the data that we're seeing with the student needs. So we really take that into account, and we administer that survey on our campus every 2 years, and we just administered this past spring. So kind of to wrap it up, I would encourage you all to take advantage of the wellbeing support coordinators. I do think that those students can be really useful for you as you transition into roles and or utilize the services I have to offer. In addition, bringing them into the classroom to support your students. The earlier we can support them in some of these kind of coping skill related things, the better. Welcome and thanks for listening, and please reach out to me if you have any questions.